Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 and welcome to My Psychic Connection. I'm your host for the night, Kay, the Intuitive Empath, but you, my friends, of course, can call me Kay. I hope you guys are ready for a lot of great show because we have so much that we're going to go over. Curious how everyone's feeling after this eclipse today. Did you guys get to see it? Did you guys have the glasses? Me and my son went out and did the whole 9-2. Cassidy says, hello, beautiful Kay. Hello, Cassidy. Welcome back, Cassidy. So excited to see you back here after your vacation. Lots of love to you, my lovelies. And guys, go ahead and start throwing some of those emojis down into the comments. You guys know I love the green heart emojis and I love the butterflies. Squirrel said we had a barbecue. It was awesome. Ooh, nice. An eclipse barbecue. I love that. Yeah, we just hung out. Went outside. My son ran around. He was really excited. He got like a picture through his glasses. I don't even know how that's possible. All right, guys. If you're just coming on in, welcome. Go ahead and start posting your very specific questions to get put on our list today. Now, we do have a few house rules that we're going to go over, so make sure you guys are paying attention. To get on our list is simple, okay? You can get a 2-minute free mini reading by posting a specific question. No general questions here, no legal or medical as well, okay? Legal and medical, we like to save those for the professionals. And if you have a general question, we refer that you go over to mypsychicconnection.com, where there are psychics who are on 24/7 who are happy to answer your questions. Okay, general can get a little bit vague on here, and we can go all kinds of different places. So we want to make sure they are specific questions. Otherwise, you will be skipped. Okay, we also ask that you guys be kind and polite. Okay, please be patient. We have viewers from several different platforms who are watching. Gemma says, I couldn't see the eclipse. It was too cloudy here. Oh no. Cassidy says, too cloudy to see it here too, unfortunately. Well, I'll send you guys some pictures. Don't worry. It's really cool. I know that some of the news got some great coverage as well. Emma said it was super cloudy where I was for the eclipse, but I'm still fortunate to have seen it. Yeah, it was cloudy here. It was kind of going in and out, but it did get there eventually. All right, guys. Now, you guys can also donate for a guaranteed reading tonight. That'll be a quick read. Okay, a mini, a medium, or a mega. The mini, mediums, and megas are untimed, and they go for as long as it takes to get the message out. Okay. Now, those megas are also up to 4 questions. We do have some games that are coming along a little bit later as well. We have the emoji contest of the person who posts the most emojis. Got people in the back who are counting it up, and that person will get a little mini read later on in the show. We also have our lightning round where you guys will get 3 minutes to throw as many yes/no questions as you can at me. Of course, we're going to do Alice, and of course, we're going to do some fairy tales actually today. Today is fairy tale day. So we're going to have a lot of great stuff in Crystal Corner, of course. Guys, if you're just coming in, welcome. Let me know if you guys have seen the eclipse today, how you're feeling. Drop those in the comments. I'm so curious. That's all the buzz right now. Also, if you guys have any quotes, you know I'm the quote girl. So if you have any quotes, funny quotes, serious quotes that keep you uplifted, I want you guys to drop that in the comments as well, too, today. And we have a few things that we'll also go over a little bit later on in the show. Don't forget, $1 of every donation all month long does go to a wonderful organization, Female Strong. Okay, so not only does it help keep the platform up and running, but you guys are donating to a wonderful cause. Woo, that was a mouthful, guys. My energy is all over the place, feeling all this solar eclipse energy. Lovely Light Guidance says it was beautiful and it was a big energy shift for me. Absolutely. I was just saying that the energy shift has been crazy, but crazy can be good. Taylor's throwing those beautiful emojis out, guys. Yeah, we got that emoji contest going on. Love says, I was under the weather today, so I've just been looking at everyone else's pictures. And Love, honey, that is a safe way to go about it. See, now some of us, I had like these ones. I didn't have the little bougie glasses. I see some people had some plastics. I had the papers. I might be blind in a few years after that. I don't know.
Nothing wrong with having the papers. Nothing wrong with
I have the
papers. And, I wanted to say something too, because a lot of people I've noticed said, I'm under the weather. The thing about an eclipse is called a total clearance. It's when
Mm.
night and the day meet. This is your opportunity to let go of things that no longer make you, that you no longer need in your life. So if you feel that sense of sick to your stomach, or feeling like you've got to meet the bathroom because it's now you became your best friend, if it's coming out the front, if it's coming out the back, it's releasing the toxins that were in your body. So this is not necessarily a bad thing, and you should feel better within the next 48 hours. But I
Oh,
just wanted
wow.
to there.
I
And I
like
also
that. That
wanted,
was like a fun. You came in like the weatherman. You know, like the weatherman comes in, they drop the forecast. You just drop the eclipse news on us.
you got to have the eclipse news, because there was a lot of people today. They're like, I quit my job. It's the end of the world. I'm like, no, it's not. The moon and the sun have been
Job.
doing this song and dance for millions of years, and will continue to keep doing this for another million years after we're long gone. So, guys, it is not the end of the world. It's not the beginning of anything other than a clean, fresh start. This is a new slate. So, guys, let's let things go. Let's not hold on to the toxicity. Allow yourself to breathe. Pull things. She goes, I pulled the muscle and took 3 salt baths. Yeah. Yeah, you might want to. Yeah, I would definitely nice heated
I'm
bath.
taking a bath here today
Mhm,
too.
mhm.
Some water running everywhere.
But I definitely want everybody to know that the reason I was totally sick to my stomach. Exactly. What part of the chakra is that?
Solar plexus.
It's funny how it was a solar eclipse, and your solar plexus, or is the chakra that was hit. I find no shocker there.
Something to think
But
on.
mhm, but the thing about it is that you can ground yourself to realign those solar plexus. You can ground yourself to realign your crown chakra. You also can feel dizzy, lightheaded, and tingly. And while the solar eclipse was going on for 2 minutes, you were 2 pounds lighter, because
Mm.
the gravitational pull from the sun was a tad different. Notice how the temperature dropped and it turned black? You also lost 2 pounds. So if anybody wanted to say, I lost 2 pounds and gained it back in 2 minutes, you really truly did.
Cassidy
This
said
shows
this
me.
just in. That's he's like my little dropping guy. I love it.
All right. I'm going to
Taylor
get off.
says, oh, go ahead.
I'm getting off the screen. Y'all have a
Thanks, Journey. Taylor says I've been nauseous a week in the AM. Nauseous and weak in the AM. Yeah, I've had like a bit of that like stomach issue too. Yeah, that is very, very normal. We're all going through it, but we're all gonna get through to the other side. We're in it together, guys. We're all in this together. Love says, I don't want the 2 pounds back. I don't want it either. It could have took
me
a
neither.
20.
But unfortunately, me neither. But I turned around and it was right behind me. So
Lovely light guidance says, I was at the park and found myself between all trees and was in an uplifting space. The grounding was really real. Yeah, I felt the need to be barefoot today. I like all day. I was like, I just want to be outside in my bare feet. So that's something. We're going to talk about that grounding and stuff too here later on in the show. But guys, enough of that. Let's get to the fun stuff. Let's go ahead and take our first reading. Woo! We have a donation. It is a quick read. Thank you, Emma, so much for your beautiful donation. Yes, Emma, thank you so much for your beautiful donation. $1 of every donation does go to Female Strong all month long. All right, so we have Emma G. Emma says, should I stop thinking about something happening with myself and Joseph and let it go? Okay, should I stop thinking about something happening with myself and Joseph? All right. You know, I think there's just it's not about you necessarily needing to let something go, or necessarily like needing to just make some huge change. I think that you actually need to take time to weigh everything that's going on. I think that there's a thing of you needing to have a little bit more patience with yourself and patience with the situation. What is it that you want out of it? What are they able to give you and what are they not able to give you? Find that rationale in it. I really don't feel like this is something that necessarily you're supposed to be running from. I really feel like there's a lesson that is supposed to be learned out of this in some sort of way. Like there's something you're supposed to be gathering out of this, maybe a certain sense of strength that you're trying to figure out in yourself. I get this authenticity card for you. And that's really big because the thing is here, there may be things that you're not recognizing or you're not understanding about the relationship or about the person. And it's something that you're supposed to be thinking on. Is this someone you've been pouring a lot of time, love, and energy into, but you haven't been pouring that time, love, and energy in yourself? Is there certain things that you're finding reflective in that person that match other people's energy that you've been attracted to in the past? What is there in this situation that you're supposed to be obtaining? But I just don't get that there's this thing of, oh, you're just supposed to walk away from it or give up on it. It's acceptance of some sort. It's feeling a sense of understanding in another way. I do feel as though there's some sense of closure that needs to happen in regards to that relationship as well. Maybe that's with the concept or idea of how much you want in that relationship and what that person's able to give you. Or even where your feelings or your resolve are. But again, this doesn't feel like this is something where you're supposed to necessarily just be shutting the door and be like, I'm done. No, understand and learn from that situation. And what is the karmic lesson that seems to be very present here? Because there's some reason why you're still attached to this person. And there's something here that you're wanting or desiring that I feel like maybe you need to be desiring or figuring out in yourself as well. There's still a lot of energy here though. So whatever this situation be, I don't feel like it's completely resolved. I definitely feel like there's still more to come. Emma says, I get that. Yeah. I still feel like there's some more things to come here. And I feel like there's still something here in regards that you guys are going to have some sort of conversation. I would say maybe here within the next 6 months, even, where maybe there's more clarity or understanding as far as in what direction you guys are going. But there's a lot here where I feel like you're finding a certain sense of strength in yourself, where you're able to kind of make a more solid decision that makes more sense. And it doesn't feel, again, it's not always black and white. Sometimes there's a gray area too. And I feel like in this relationship, there is that gray area. So don't just give up on it. Don't just walk away from it. But find that deeper meaning in it, and also understand what is that person telling you, or what is that person showing you that they're able to give you. What are they offering in the relationship as well, and how are they making you feel in that relationship? Okay? And if they're pulling away, figure out and examine what's going on over there, and what could you be contributing to that situation too. Okay, because there's always two sides in a relationship. It's not just one. So that person could be mirroring a lot of the energies that you're doing. If you're overreacting, if you're pouring more into it, if you're, the one who's doing everything, they're not going to feel like they need to do all that either. Okay. All right, my lovely. Let me go ahead and pull you a Alice card, because anyone who donates, I always like to give them a little extra something. All right. So you have, well, look at this. Choices comes up for you from Alice in Wonderland. And this is when Alice realizes that to get through Wonderland, it's not so, again, black and white. There's so many other different colors and gray area in the Wonderland. Alice feels overwhelmed and feels like maybe there's just only one way or a certain way that she has to do things for things to be done right. That's not the case here. I feel like there's a little bit more to everything. There's more in your relationship, and there's more that was going on in her story as well. And it was Alice examining all the options. It was her going through all of the struggles. Sometimes it was up, sometimes it was down, but she found a way through it. And with this, I feel like you'll find your way through as well. And you get becoming braver, which also comes out, which says you're going to grow from this experience. You're growing stronger. Okay. So remember, there's a lesson to be learned in this entire experience. It's up to you to listen, and it's up to you to decide what you want to do. Ground yourself, have that self-love, and everything else will reflect thereafter. I do hope that helps. And keep your head up, hon, because I definitely can feel that his energy seems a little bit all over the place. Emma says he's gone hot and cold. Exactly. His energy is a little bit all over the place, and your energy is all over the place. Now best for each other right now. I hope that helps. Thank you, Emma, so much for your donation. And guys, it works just like that. Okay. If you click the button for the donations that are floating there in the comments, you are guaranteed a reading and you are bumped up on the list for the night. Okay. You can donate for a quick read, a mini, a medium, or a mega. Many mediumships and megas are untimed and they go for as long as they go. And those megas are up to 4 questions. All right. If you would like to get on the list, please do make sure you are posting a specific question to get on for a free 2-minute read. And the only guaranteed ones are the ones that play my games and also the ones who donate. All right, guys, I am still wanting to see those emojis drop because we do have that emoji contest that's going on. And the person who shares the most emojis will get a reading later on. Gemma says, kind of a quote. A friend said to me, don't feel down or past it about being in my early 40s, that a lot of people still have another 40 years to go. So it's a whole nother lifetime to come and get. Touche. I like that. Very good, guys. Thank you so much for that quotes-ish there, Gemma. And if you guys have any quotes, I love a quote, serious quote, fun quote, something you've seen on a chalkboard outside. You can drop that in the comments. Emma says, rejection is the universe's protection and redirection to something better for you. It also means that the universe saw and heard things that were not there for to hear and see in yourself. I love that. You guys got some good ones today. A little juice to them. Thank you. Journey, scroll, you guys got some competition. I see lots of beautiful emojis still going, guys. So I appreciate you so much. We are going to go ahead and take another question. We have Emma squared. Hello, Emma squared. Emma says, hi, Kay. I would love to know more about if I will travel more around the country this summer. I immediately hear yes. And you know what, Emma, you have a lot. Yeah, look at that. That 10 of Cups came pouring out. Absolutely. So one big old yes. But I feel like you have so much trouble just as a whole in your life. You have so many things that you're going to be doing, place that you're going. One thing that I want to say is don't worry so much about company, people coming with you, having a big friend circle or anything like that. People are going to weigh you down. There's things you want to see, things you want to do. And yeah, it is nice to have the company, but also understand that it's, you know how they say you can do bad all by yourself, girl. Get out there. Do you have a good time, learn some new cultures and things like that, but you definitely have lots of travel upcoming. But even still, like your next, I feel like your next 4 to 6 years is a lot of travel. Like I feel like you're going to go, I mean, it almost feels like a couple of day trip, like away, flying before you even get there. So it's going to be a big one. Emma says, yay, my boyfriend loves me. And now I'm going to travel. Yay. And yes, I was planning on traveling alone. Absolutely. Just, it's not that it's not okay to have like those friends and things like that who come, but it really just feels like some people, may conflict with the things that with the direction you're trying to go or with what you are trying to do. So don't let people hold you back. Sometimes it's better just to travel by yourself anyways. You know, drop that little GPS symbol down so people know where you're at. All right, Emma, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your beautiful question. And guys, we still have so much great show left for you guys. Make sure you guys are still putting those emojis. If you guys have a specific question, drop those in the comments. And don't forget, if you guys donate, not only helps the platform, but it also goes to that beautiful Female Strong Foundation, okay? It is Crystal Corner time. Emma says, thank you, sweet and straight to the point. I try. All right, guys. So today we have Kambaba Jasper. Now, the cool thing about this, you guys see like the little circle, like snake eyes, if you will, that is on there. Now, Kambaba Jasper is called a gazillion, like different names. It is Kambaba. You can hear Crocodile Jasper, There's another one that's like a longer S name that I can't pronounce well, but if you look it up, you'll see. They have all kinds of names for this beautiful crystal, but virtually all in all, it means very much so the same thing, reptile eyes. And again, that's because those beautiful patterns you see there, that go throughout the crystal. Okay, now this one is a very good root chakra and heart chakra crystal. Okay? This helps with guilt, anger, trauma, sadness, grief, jealousy, emotional balances that you may need to have. This is really good if you're like trying to break karmic cycles. This is really a great one if you feel stuck in your emotions. My people who have really bad anxiety, this is also a really great one that you can use to balance you out. This is a very earthy crystal, okay? Capricorns and Cancers do very well with this, but fairly enough, Aries and Scorpios do as well. The thing is, with the Aries and the Scorpio, that fire that's in them, that spunk that they have, this kind of grounds them, calms them down some, okay? This helps you to be a little bit more tender in life, but it also has those beautiful, beautiful protective qualities. Now, people who like to meditate, this is one you want to put on each point of your chakra. So your head, your throat, your heart, your stomach, down to your toes. Literally, each part of it will help get a full balance, and you can actually clear out every single one of your chakras in that way. This is also a great crystal for those in the spring. So literally from April 20th to May 20th, it really boosts things up. So guess what? Yeah, my Taurus, you guys even can use this crystal. Overall, it's a really, really great crystal. The price kind of depends on if you're getting like a tumbler or not. I mean, it could go anywhere between 10 to 50 bucks. But I really like these really big ones because there's a lot of energy in them. Nonetheless, guys, this is Kambamba Jasper. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And if you guys have any crystals that you guys use that helps with the heart, that helps you balance out, or any ones that you have that you're curious on, don't forget to drop those in the comments. I always like to see what you guys have to say about that. Me, today, I'm over here with all my grounding crystals. I got my Septarium, my Tiger's Eye, my Kambamba Jasper. I'm just over here like... build me one of those big old crystal beds, and then I'll be in one of those. Love says thank you. Have to look for that one. Absolutely, it's a you would really like that one. I think that it's one too that just kind of helps you to be able to have more clarity and focus because you're able to listen to what your body needs, the physical body, right? Your heart, your mind. It's a really good one. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and see who we have up next. We have Squirrel. Hello, Squirrely. Squirrel says, will I get the shed I ordered to be built in the backyard by the end of the month? And what other complications may arise, if any? All right. I do see you getting the shed. Weirdly enough, it feels like there may be something with like, it feels like a piece or something here that may be missing. And then you have to like go and like, it's like make up for it or like get another piece or something that may be replaced in it. So I don't know. I feel like there's going to be some complications there on that aspect. Aside from that, I think things look relatively good for you. I would definitely recommend that you have your husband really kind of handle any of like the calls with the people, like the kind of things like you don't want like a stern, someone they don't mess with, Squirrel says, doesn't surprise me. It's been a roller coaster. Yeah. Seems like it's just all over the place, but quite frankly, it looks like you'll be able to get everything done. It seems like if they don't like, how like some people need checked. It's like if they don't have someone who checks them, you're not going to get it. Squirrel says, yeah, because I'm about to be rude with them. Listen, this is you then. My Queen of Swords. Okay. But hey, sometimes it's got to be that way because again, they don't always want to listen. But the good thing that I see is that you will get things solved. I really love this energy because you are going to be happy with everything that comes with it afterwards. It just seems like you guys have to ride the struggle bus a little bit here for some time. All right, girl. I hope that helps. I can't wait to see the shed once it's all done. And Okay, you'll get through this. We're all going to get through this. Thank you so much for your beautiful questions. Squirrel says, thank you. You're welcome, my lovely. Oh, guys, I want to see those beautiful green hearts. I want to see those butterflies. Okay, those pump me up. They make me feel really good. But any emojis that you guys share, of course, those emojis go to our beautiful emoji contest winner a little later on. Nita is sending the love. Love says, right, let us see the shed when it's done. Love wants to see the shed, Squirrel. So you're going to have to basically do a whole little tour. Come around, because now you got us all anxious and waiting on it and looking at it. I'm seeing, is that a dinosaur? Am I seeing blue dinosaurs? Because that's really cool. Okay. I'm bad with the emojis that they have. I see my green hearts. Thank you. Thank you. Love the love. I'm seeing my butterflies. Thank you, guys. Warming my spirit up. Warming my spirit. All right, let's go ahead and take our next question. We have Taylor. Hello, Miss Taylor. Taylor says, good evening. What will happen for my son, Maurice, aka Momo, high school graduation? Should I go? There's a lot of friction between me and my family, and it's toxic. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh my goodness, honey, you absolutely should go. Okay. Do not allow anyone's mess to get in the way of this, because you're going to feel it's going to hurt you a lot if you choose not to go. I do feel as though there's a sense of you needing to kind of just set up either some sort of boundary, or, if you need to sit in one place while they're in another, do whatever it is that you may want to distance yourself or just push yourself away from them, so you can enjoy that moment over here. Okay. This is something big. Not only he won't forget, but you also won't forget. And I feel like there's people who are trying to put their nose into things that really don't have any place in it. And I feel like there's people trying to control things in regards to that family dynamic. And it's just not your cup of tea. It's nothing that you should have to deal with, nor is it anything that I feel like you need to continue to allow to get to you, because that's a trauma you're almost reliving. Okay. Even the fact that you're like, I don't even feel comfortable showing up to this thing, right? They're pushing you out of that bounds of comfort for you. And no one's allowed to do that. No one has the right to make you feel less than. No one has the right to make you feel like you don't belong. Okay. So make sure you set up those boundaries, and however it may be, however you may need to sit or distance yourself, I definitely would do that. Those people are very toxic for you, and they're not conducive to who you're trying to be in this part. But lots and lots of love to you, my girl Taylor. Keep your head up, and congratulations to your son, because graduation. I can't believe it. All these kids are starting to graduate again. I'm like, what is happening? Where's the time going? Didn't the year just start? But here we are. Taylor says, everything done in the dark comes to the light. Yes, absolutely. Is anyone having any? Oh, Taylor says leopards don't change the spots. That's a fact. Okay. Is anybody having anyone who's graduating in their family upcoming? Are you guys excited about that? Is anybody excited about the summer? Anybody got any plans? Anything's going on? I took a little time too to think about some things here to help, because I noticed a lot of people here on the show talk about their anxiety and things of that nature. And with the seasons changing and things like that, this is a great time to kind of pour those energies out. Taylor says, I've been reliving a lot. Yeah, and that can cause those trauma responses, those anxious responses. There's a few things that I like to do personally. I love saying mantras. You guys obviously know I love a good quote. But mantras and meditation and things like that, it really kind of helps get my anxiety in check. One of my favorite mantras is, these feelings will pass, and today I love myself just as I am. I'm healthy and free. Start saying these small mantras. You guys can look them up. You guys can write your own. But there's so many good ones that just taking that time to repeat those again and again in your head, or even speaking them out loud, that'll help in that immediate moment. I really, really recommend, if you don't have time to listen to, meditation sounds or things like that, then just find yourself one of those beautiful mantras to say. Help yourself balance out. Okay. We are able to readjust our chakras ourselves if we only know how to pour into ourselves. And the anxiety that comes, just like Journey was saying, comes from the gut, right? That's our solar plexus. Emma says, my sister is graduating high school this year. Well, congratulations. Gemma says, I've just become a grandma again. And that's about as exciting as it gets for me this year. First off, ma'am, a baby is a big deal. Congratulations. That is a huge, 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 wonderful thing to celebrate. That's a graduation in itself, huh? Your grandma again. So congratulations to you. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take our next question. All right, you guys, seeing it here. It is the lightning round. The next 3 minutes, you guys have time to put as many yes or no questions in the comments as you can. The same rules apply as they do for my readings. There are no legal, medical, or pregnancy related questions, but everything else, hey, it's a go. So guys, make me work tonight. Let's go ahead and get, the timer is starting. 3 minutes. Princess Fiona says, hello, wanting to know. Oh, that is not a yes, no question. So we're going to go ahead and take our next yes, no. Gemma says, will I go to my son's wedding reception in June? Yes. Emma, will Morgan and Dan get married? Yes. Taylor, will Cook apologize for his behavior? Yes. Gemma, will Adam and I move in together in the future? Yes. Emma, will my brother's friend Gabe be okay? Yeah. Taylor, will my boss call me back to work? No. Gemma, will Adam and I get married? Yes. Nita, is AG the right guy for me? No. Cassidy, will I get a raise this year? Yes. Fiona, will I get to buy a second house in 2025? No. Nita, will I start a good career soon? Yes. Love, will I be traveling this year? Yes. Taylor, will I stay longer than April 24th in DR? No. Tina, does David just want to be friends? No. Michael, should I wait or move on? Should you wait? Yes. Emma, will Catherine ever apologize for hurting me emotionally? No. Cassidy, should I do a workshop at the fall festival this year? Yes. Fiona, will my ownership get better? I'm assuming that's relationship. Yes. Taylor, will I go to my brother Keen's wedding? Ooh, yes. Nita, will my son get his musician status he is seeking? Yes. Gemma, will I go out anywhere in the next few weeks? No. Tina, will my daughter come back into my life again this year? No. Taylor, will I end up dating Frank? Yes. Emma, will my boyfriend and I ever get married? Yes. All right, guys, that was the end of that. Good job, guys. That was wonderful. Thank you guys so much for playing along with all those beautiful yes, no questions. Some of them had me like, some of them like were a little bit more than what I had to say. Cassidy said, thank you, lovely. You rocked that round. Thank you, Cassidy. Guys, Cassidy's show is back on Thursdays at 10. So make sure you guys are checking her out. Also, Journey is on Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bunny Sugars is back with What's Love Got to Do with It, Wednesdays at 6. So, guys, we've got some shows for you. And, of course, we have the Into the Shadow of Dreams with me and Journey. Gemma says, you are on fire. Well, thank you, ma'am. Not on fire. I love when people say the fire. That's yes. Love says, love the lightning round. Ooh. We love that you guys love the lightning round and that you guys play along so much with us. So great. Emma says, today is a good day. That is all I have to say. And then she put a butterfly and a green heart because she was letting me know. I was like, she was sending me love. That when I see the green hearts and the butterflies, that's my way of knowing you guys are sending me love. So I love my love. And look at that. Love's name popped up, and I love my love. All right, guys, let's take our next question. Look at that love. Look at just love. I spoke you up. All right, love says, good evening. Craig and I have been having problems. Do you see us working through them? Let's go ahead and take a look. Ooh, yes, but now listen. Listen now. You guys are both the problem here. This is mutual destruction. You guys, as open and as light and as fun as you guys can be, sometimes it's not a time for that. Sometimes it's not in the space for that. And I feel like there's some lines that got blurred somewhere along the way. So your communication is getting a little bit spicier. And that's because y'all both don't got a filter. Okay, let's be honest. I think there's some challenges here, but you guys are definitely able to work through them. Love Rob said mutual destruction. You know what I'm saying now. Okay. But it's okay. You guys, just in the same way as you guys clash, you guys can really click at the same way too. Like when I say the best friend you'll ever have, but the worst nightmare you'll ever meet. This is what's happening here with this relationship. And I think that there's a lot that you guys can kind of grow from. What I really want to really push in here is you guys have to learn how to be silent before you speak. Take time to hear what the other person is saying, hear what they are saying, not what you heard them say. Regurgitate it back out to them, and let them correct you if that be it. And that goes for both sides, not just you, not just him, because you guys are both doing this. If you guys are able to do that, there's definitely a lot of room to be able to work through this thing here, but it's really looking at things through a fresh perspective and changing the atmosphere of the relationship, changing the temperature. I say this all the time, guys. Make sure that you guys are always readjusting what the terms of your relationship is. And that's for anyone. You know, your relationship is defined by you and your partner or partners. Ain't no judging here. But take the time to communicate with each other and listen to each other and figure out what your goals are. That way you guys are always working towards something and never just staying in that consistent place. All right, guys. Hopefully that little gem was a little helpful. Oh, it's game time. What game do we have? Or is it not game time and it's Alice time. They're just keeping me on my toes today, guys. All right. Now, love said, thank you, Kay. Always the best. Lots of love. Thank you, my honey bun. Now, today, guys, I am doing a fairy tale, and I felt what more appropriate to go with this eclipse than the day boy and the night girl. So I love this story because this is about literally like two people who live on completely opposite sides of the spectrum here. So here we are, of course. We have a witch in our story who comes along and she decides, I want to experiment. And I want to see what it's like to just raise one person completely in the daytime and one person completely in the nighttime and just see what happens, see how it goes. So she tricks a woman into having her baby, and she says, in this castle, and she says to her that unfortunately your baby passed away at birth. So the woman goes away and grieves, thinking her baby is deceased, when really her baby is in a castle, raised only, okay, raised only in the day. And this was the little boy. Then at a similar time, in another part of the castle, she has a woman who's blind and whose health is deteriorating, and she too has her baby, and she dies basically of complications. And so the witch by default gets to have this baby. And she goes, well, this will be my night girl. Okay. She teaches the girl only to exist in the nighttime. So she is afraid of the day because she has no idea what that light is. All she has in her room is a very dim light. And the boy, he is only raised through the day, so he has no idea what the night is. Well, one day the girl, she sneaks out and she ends up getting a little bit lost, in which she stumbles into the boy, and he goes, oh, don't worry, I'll take care of you. Things are fine. Takes care of her. She goes and in return does the same, because now the nighttime has fallen and he is now afraid. They both realize that they can exist in the other time frame despite the way that they were brought up. And together, they are able to get over that sense of trauma and actually end up swapping and loving the boy, loving the night, and the girl loving the day. So when this story comes to you, this may be telling you that you may be dealing or coming to the end of a cycle here where you are going through those traumas that have happened, and you're going to find that you're reliving certain moments. I've heard a lot of people saying they've been having dreams all of a sudden again, which we'll tap into on the dream show. Okay. These dreams are becoming more vivid. You're noticing that you have conditioned fear, meaning your parents or your grandparents, or you were brought up in a certain way where these fears are taught to you. So now you yourself aren't reacting to things that you don't need to. Okay. This tells you there's balance in everything. So there's good and there's bad. And some things aren't as bad as we think that they may be. In fact, we may end up loving it a lot more. Open yourself up to the idea of something else, and also know that you can always be taught something different. I love this story because two people became one by showing each other the other way, again, by having patience and having understanding. Okay? I absolutely love this story here because, again, with all of this eclipsed energy where we are being triggered with certain emotions and feelings that are being brought up, take time to heal from those. Cassidy says, this is a wonderful story. I love this. Very on time. Absolutely. Couldn't let this one get by on us. But this is Day Boy and Night Girl. I hope you guys enjoyed this enchanted spread. And of course, if you guys like this enchanted spread, you guys can check our YouTube content out. So I want to see you guys hitting those notification bells and subscribing, okay? Because we have content that comes out daily and weekly. I have the Alice cards, I have the enchanted spreads, we got moon phases, we've got numerology, so much stuff. Okay, guys, so make sure you're checking all of the good stuff out. And my meditation peeps, let me take a moment to brag about my journey. Okay, when I say my journey, I mean journey, guys. He came out with the most phenomenal meditation video, and I'm a meditator. Okay, so you guys have got to check it out. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's like about 20 minutes long. So worth it.
You're right. It's 20 minutes long, and it's right on
20 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really good. And what's the name of them, Journey?
This one's Tranquil Mind. This is the first series of them. You will catch a new one each and every Sunday. There will be a new one added to the list.
So we can have meditation Sundays together, guys.
Absolutely. And this one's about clearing, healing, and money. People need to manifest their money. This is the perfect one to do so. It will help. First, it will cleanse you. Then it will help you manifest. And then it will heal you so you can hold on to your manifestation.
And you guys, you can feel it. I'm telling you, like, I was humming. I was like, whoo! It's good. So make sure you guys check that out. Leave him some comments on those. This is all, yeah, Cassidy said it. They are free, okay? This is all free content. She said, we are spoiled. We are. And we love giving you guys this. Love says, I love that. Meditation Sundays together. Absolutely. It's just, it's 20 minutes to take for you. Come on. If you give the world everything else, you can give yourself 20 minutes. Emma says, very clever. It's very good. Very good. You guys, please do check it out. I'm so serious. So good. Taylor says, I've been using the 4-5-6 breathing technique with my singing bowl. Oh, yes, Taylor. I love a singing bowl. Can't play it worth a darn. But I like listening to other people play it. But Energy actually played on one of her episodes. So you guys ought to check that out too. All right, now without further ado, let's go ahead and take our next question. We have Delphine. Delphine says, hello, my lovely. Do you see me getting a better job and making more money? All right, let's see if we see a better job. And well, quickly that came out. Absolutely, yes, I do see a transition in a job. Chariot card comes out. Now, here's the thing about the Chariot. It means that you are going to seek this out. You are the person who's taking the action here in the Chariot. You are being that change. So in doing that, that means you need to decide what is it that you really want to do and buckle down and get to it. Okay, it's not going to just come and find you. This is not an opportunity that's going to fall into your lap. No, your cousin or your friends ain't about to call you up and saying, oh, here's this job. No, this is you going out on foot and finding one. You will find one, and this will be something that will be great. I love this 3 of Cups energy because this shows a lot of fulfillment. Also, you're going to make nice friendships and relationships in this job as well. I feel like there's something here on the social aspect. So you may be around a lot of people. This may be a job where you're very interactive or engaging. I feel like hands-on for that matter. And I also feel like I would say give this between maybe between 3 to 5 months before that transition happens for you. But it is coming and there is more money to be made. But you, my love, need to settle down and make a decision as to what. Okay. All right, my love. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your beautiful question and good luck on your job search. That is absolutely what we're going to do. You guys are just joining. Welcome. Make sure you guys go ahead and drop your specific question to get put on the list. And if you would jump the line and guarantee a reading tonight, you can go ahead and donate for a more in-depth reading. And we have an emoji winner. Woo, woo. Taylor, hey, get a girl. Go Taylor. Go Taylor. Go Taylor. Thank you, Taylor, so much for playing along with us today. So you, my lovely, get an Alice card. Let's go ahead and see what Alice card you get today. All right. Woo! All right, Taylor. All right, so you got Painting the Roses Red. Now, this is when Alice is in Wonderland and she goes in and all the white knights are painting the white roses red. And Alice goes, what are you guys doing? Okay, and they go, well, the queen, she likes roses to be a certain way. She thinks that everything should be red. And Alice goes, well, that's ridiculous because there's many different color flowers and they all still have purpose and they're all still beautiful. You know, the thing about the Red Queen was she was very set in her ways. And it took coming in with Alice and her different mind and her different experiences to change that concept of her. Taylor says, I tried. That's my first name. So the thing is, here with you, you may be fixated or maybe being very stubborn on something. But the thing is there's another way around it. There's another way that things can be done. And it doesn't have to look this picture perfect way. You know, not everything's going to go a certain way and not everything has this set way. And just because something worked for someone doesn't mean it's necessarily meant to be the path for you. Find the beauty in every situation and also look for ways to go differently about things. Listen to different perspectives. Open yourself up. I think that there's more that you can offer. And I also feel like you don't need to stay complacent or stuck in a certain place. Don't let your stubbornness get the best of you, because that could be holding you back. Okay. Don't worry about painting all the white roses red, right? There's so many more beauties out there. Okay. There's more to love and more to grow. And it's okay to challenge yourself to come out of your comfort zone. So I hope that helps. Taylor says, Alice is my name. Oh, Alice. Got an Alice. I love that. Well, thank you, Alice Taylor. Taylor Alice. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that Alice card. And of course, we have an Alice card that comes out daily on the YouTube channel. Okay, you guys make sure you check that out. Also, don't forget, we have so many great shows upcoming this week. So make sure you guys are checking everybody out. Tomorrow night, 10 p.m., Journey's on. Okay. And then Wednesday, 6 p.m., we got Bunny with What Love's Got to Do with It. And then at 10 p.m. on Wednesday, we have Into the Shadows of Dreams. And of course, our girl Cassie, the Cart Slinger's back on Thursday at 10. Taylor said, thank you. You're so welcome, my love. All right, let's go ahead and take our next question. Leah. Hi, Leah. Leah says, hi, Kay. I would like to know if Ashley wants to be with me. All right. There's some attraction that seems to be here, but there is definitely a wall that seems up. I don't know if there's something here in the comfort level here with Ashley. I feel like she's holding back or she feels uncertain. It's not a lack of like, but it's just an uncertainty in if this is something that she's capable of investing in or being able to pour into or be herself or be open with it. It's like she's kind of got these wall up and a lot of emotions that seem to be sitting there. Seems like there's a little bit of fear behind it too. So I would say with this, not yet. It's not that it won't get there, but it really seems like there's a lot of hesitation on her part. She does like you, but feels like she's setting back, and that's why you're not getting all of that energy as far as pushing forward and why you guys aren't together and already moving together and things of that nature. There's a lot that seems to be anxiety-wise pulling her away and making her unsure of the situation. That may be due to some things in her past, but also I feel like maybe some ties with her family as well. Okay. So that looks like a little bit of a complicated situation. I would say definitely kind of keep an eye on things and don't have too many expectations with that relationship. Just kind of ride the wave of what you can get in it. Okay. All right, my love. I hope that helps. Lots of luck to you on that situation. Definitely seems a little bit complicated. Seems like there's some layers there. There's more to the story. All right, but I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your wonderful question. And guys, yeah, if you do love your reading or anything you heard here tonight, make sure you guys head over to journeyryanlive.com/reviews. Drop me a review. But not only can you drop me a review, but you can drop any of the psychics you're on here. You just go on there, click the name, and I'm Psychic K, and you can leave that beautiful review for us and a rating. Also, if you guys go on mypsychicconnection.com and it is your first time signing up, the first 3 minutes are free. And also, you book with an advisor, there's a little bit of a competition going on that the person at Journey may be able to, I forget some of it, but it's like you get a $50 something. Right, Journey?
So this month we are having the people who are calling in, that's even people who have been members on there, their name automatically gets entered. So the amount of calls, let's say you call 3 times, you get 3 names. At the end of the month, the raffle will be drawn and the person will win a $50 reading with the reader of their choice. It doesn't have to be a specific person. It can be anyone on the website. So it's really cool, and I'm really excited to see who wins.
Like a fun incentive, guys.
We already got names in the bucket. So, guys, get yourself onto mypsychicconnection.com, sign up, get you 3 free minutes, and talk to the psychic of your choice. All right, have fun.
Thank you so much, Journey, for that. You guys heard it straight from the horse's mouth there. So make sure you guys check that out. All right, guys, look at this. Yeah. It's going to say something. All right, let's go ahead and take our last question. We have Lalima. I hope I am pronouncing your name right. Lalima says, would I be having a love or arranged marriage? Let's go ahead and take a look. This actually seems very much so arranged. Now, will there be love that comes with it? Yeah, but that seems a little bit down the line. It seems like there's pivotally like maybe parental structure that seems to be here, or someone who's setting this up, especially a female. I would say an older female who seems to kind of be taking a little bit charge over the pickings here. But this does very much so come across as an arranged marriage, but it looks like you'll be like happy. I mean, there's things that, I feel like will grow over time, especially with you guys kind of getting to know each other a little bit more and diving deeper. But this doesn't even feel far either, honey. This seems like it would be here within the next couple of years, if anything. So I would definitely be anticipating that. And also know this too, that even though there may not be that exact choice initially, it feels like you really do fall into a flow of things, and there's a certain level of comfort that builds up over time. So you guys will kind of learn and grow with each other, which will be a really interesting experience, because you guys are both going to feel a lot of different feelings about the relationship at first. Okay. But definitely keep your head up. It looks like it'll be good. I hope that helps, my lovely. And guys, we have made it to the end of the show. I want to thank you guys so much for playing along with all the beautiful games, interacting, giving me those wonderful quotes that you guys were throwing out. Beautiful, beautiful quotes. I want to thank everyone, of course, for always staying tuned. I want to encourage you guys to hit that subscribe, like us, hit the notification bell, okay, and check us out. Leave some comments on the YouTube channel as well, and listen to those videos all the way through, because that also helps to bump you up on these lists here. Don't forget, we have another wonderful show here tomorrow night at 10, Journey Rhyme Live. Make sure you guys check it out. And of course, stay tuned for all the show times for the rest of the week. We are so excited and look forward to seeing you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great night.